Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul over here, and today I want to do something different. Rather than traveling to a location that, like we always do, a location that I want to know about, I was thinking, why not react to a person who has made history in that country so that we can, tap into the culture as well. Not only the country itself, but the people who made a difference. So today we are traveling to the Philippines and seeing the best moments of this man right here. So, kamusta Pilipinas? This man is called Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. And here is just a little bit about him. Manny Pacquiao is a boxer, famous boxer. And actually, I don't know if you guys have seen, Floyd Mayweather fought Logan Paul, and the news says Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao should fight again. What do you think? Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao should fight. Okay, so here it says, Emmanuel Manny da Pidran Pacquiao, Sir. CLH is a Filipino professional boxer and politician. He is now the senator of the Philippines. Nicknamed Pac-Man, he is regarded as one of the greatest professional boxers of all time, not only in the Philippines, but of all time. He is currently serving as a senator for the Philippines, and as party president of the ruling PDP Laban Party. So he's 42 years old. He's quite short, 168 and 66 kilograms. Wow. He's a welterweight, lightweight, and lightweight champion. Okay, great. So now that we have seen who Manny Pacquiao is, let's go ahead and watch, the best moments of his career. And while I pull up the video, you guys can go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and like this video. So this is the time that you help me out with a like and a subscription. Okay, let's go. Greatest hits, Manny Pacquiao. From the Philippines.
Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. There are a number of metrics by which you can establish the greatness which has been personified in Manny Pacquiao's nearly incredible boxing career as he prepares for the biggest fight of his life, pay-per-view against Floyd Mayweather, May 2. Let's take a look at Manny Pacquiao's greatest hits.
He took this fight on only 2 weeks' notice, only came here to America 10 days ago, and he is banging Ledwaba right now.
Oh.
That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good
That was a nice left jab.
Power shots. Hard left hand, straight on the button by
I'm gonna
Pacquiao.
remove
Down
the
goes
subtitles so that we can
Barrera
enjoy
getting
the video
three
better.
chances to counter with the left hook, but taking a lot of leather to do it.
Oh.
Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Marco Antonio Barrera taking
That was
by
like,
far the worst physical beating of his career.
There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's
Wow.
a good decision. Finally, a superstar emerges in San Antonio.
This man can hit and take a hit.
And there's the punching power.
From what I can see,
hasn't ever seen anything like that.
I'm not sure, but from what I can see, I think he's left-handed.
Right hand stuns Pacquiao. Pacquiao once again wants to fight fire with fire. Marquez pops him with the right again. Fire against fire.
Ow.
Down the stretch. Pacquiao's left, Marquez's right. Last chance to make a statement.
Wow, they're bleeding.
What a battle.
Boxing is quite a dangerous sport and quite violent. But still, this man has made history.
That's the first real knockdown of Eric Morales' career.
Wow, the first
Manny
knockdown.
Pacquiao has knocked out the great Eric Morales.
So I'm pretty sure Manny Pacquiao has a better left hook than a right hook.
Third
from what I'm saying.
knockdown of the fight by Pacquiao against Morales.
He doesn't want to get up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more.
Wow, did he break his teeth?
Hard right hand by Marquez. Uppercut by Marquez. Huge left hook.
He wasn't even stunned with that.
Down goes
Oh
Marquez
wow.
on a straight left hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao. This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down. What guts.
See, that's what I'm saying. From what I see in these clips, I think he has like a very strong left hand. So these are his greatest hits. But if you guys want to see more of his story, then we can find a video on that.
Both fighters have shown tonight. One more right hand for Marquez. One more combination for Pacquiao. They trade shots down the stretch. The difference in the fight was the knockdown. He takes a straight left hand and a right hook from Pacquiao, and Pacquiao lands a brilliant uppercut up the middle. You might describe the first couple of rounds
See,
as shock
he
and
always
awe.
uses his
He's
left
getting
hand
hit
to
with
reach,
virtually every shot that Pacquiao throws.
and then he comes with the right hook and right
He is
jab.
gradually reconfiguring De La Hoya's beautiful face.
Wow.
You can't handle your speed, son.
It's done. Manny Pacquiao has beaten Oscar De La Hoya. And down goes
Ow.
Hatton after
The
he
dude is
swings and
fast.
misses with a left hook.
He's very
This is
fast.
the brilliance
And
of
always
the
with the
Filipino
left hook.
slugger.
He has a
Look
killer
at the
left
brilliant
hook.
accuracy of Manny Pacquiao, landing with both right and left hands. Boom. Oh
Wow.
my gosh, what a straight left hand. That is that. What an amazing knockout shot. That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career. There's the speed advantage for Pacquiao. He starts to open up. Manny landed a little right hook in there and follows up by knocking Cotto down. First knockdown of the fight. Now it's Cotto's.
He doesn't look happy.
And he fights his way off and goes down again.
And Cotto is
Look
hurt
at that.
by that knockdown where he wasn't hurt.
Come on, man.
And the
When you
first
have
one-
somebody as fast as
Cotto
Manny
backs into the corner.
Pacquiao,
He's
you
in
don't
big trouble
leave
now. The fight could end
your
in a
guard
matter of
down.
seconds.
You have to always be defending.
Now Kenny Bayless does his duty.
We thought Manny Pacquiao was great. It's better than we thought.
Margarito.
Tries to press the action. Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand, and then flurries and backs Margarito off again.
You see, the thing about Floyd Mayweather is that he's very defensive. He's very, very defensive. So I think that's what happened with
He's rearranging Margarito's
Wow,
face, and it
with
may
that
never
fight.
look the same again.
this man.
And there's a
Is
hard
incredible.
left by Pacquiao, and a good right hook, and another left. Hard right hand
And
by
I hear
Marquez,
he's a
followed by another.
philanthropist. He helps a lot of people in the
Pacquiao with a right
Philippines.
hook. Marquez with the left hook.
Wow.
Big left hand for Pacquiao, and that might have won him the round. What a tremendous round. The crowd's on its feet. We've got a fight in Vegas. Marquez is very conservative here in the final round of a close fight. Pacquiao only needs to throw another combination here at the end, probably to seal this round.
Is this too much of a good thing, or is too much of a good thing a good thing?
Hard right hand
Wow.
by Marquez, and for the first
Wow.
time in 4 fights, Manny Pacquiao has been knocked out, and he did it with his signature right hand over the top.
Wow.
Manny Pacquiao evens up the knockdown count as he puts Marquez on the canvas to score the knockdown in round.
Let me just go back a little bit. Look at Manny Pacquiao's face. When he falls down and he stands up, he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's like, he feels a little bit embarrassed.
Hard right hand
Look
by
at that.
Marquez, and for the first time in 4 fights, Manny Pacquiao.
He's looking to the side like, oh, how did that happen? And then he stands up, he gets back up, and he
What a round!
hits the opponent to the ground.
All-out war in Vegas. Oh! And that's enough!
Jim. He's been knocked out. A sensational right hand knockout by a bloodied Juan Manuel Marquez.
And we have to ask, will Manny Pacquiao ever be seen in the ring again?
Wow. So this is his greatest hits? He was knocked out cold. Wow. 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 But he was still smiling at the end.
All out war in Vegas.
I mean, you can't become a great legend if you don't get a few hits, if you don't have a comeback story, a great comeback story. Wow.
And that's another knockdown. You're not getting up, Jim. He's been knocked out. A sensational right hand knockout by a bloodied Juan Manuel Marquez.
And we have to ask, will Manny Pacquiao ever be seen in the ring
But he's
again?
still smiling. He looks like a very humble man.
Pacquiao react when he's hit by a good, strong puncher, because that's what Brandon Rios is.
Oh, good left there by Pacquiao. There have been some tremendous combinations by Pacquiao in the last 20 or 30 seconds.
Rios' face is a mess right now.
He promised to show that he was the old Manny Pacquiao and that there's no reason to suggest his career is over. He's done all of that.
Punch
His
after
first
punch,
win
landing every single
in
one.
2 years. He dominated every round.
Bradley told Pacquiao, you don't have it anymore, Manny. Manny Pacquiao said, we'll see you in the ring.
Wow. The other dude is pretty big.
Lands a left-hand shot, throwing fluidly, landing a 1-2 there, and another left there. Good right hook by Pacquiao. And Bradley with the right hand momentarily lifted Pacquiao off his feet. Excellent left-hand shot by Pacquiao. Backed Bradley out of there.
This is
Both
intense.
landing big shots.
I know maybe most of you don't like
Left hand
boxing,
there.
but
Backs
wow.
Bradley up,
Look at
goes
the
to the flurry again.
look at
Hard
the
left
speed
hand
on
by
this guy.
Pacquiao. Thunderous shot there. And another hard left hand.
It's a big round for Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has won this fight. And down goes Algieri on a straight left-hand shot. Hard right hand by Manny Pacquiao upstairs. Two hard body shots.
Ow.
Hard left hand
Ow.
by Pacquiao stuns Algieri.
Man. That is
That's going to be the second knockdown of the fight.
he packs a
Extended
punch.
Right hand by Algieri momentarily backs Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. Algieri goes down for the
Representing the
second
Philippines,
time. Third time in the fight. Pacquiao
Manny
power
Pacquiao.
showing up big time here in round 6. A sensational
Ow.
straight left cross by Manny Pacquiao.
Wow.
And let's see what
You
Algieri
could
has
see
left.
you could see the splash on
Algieri
his
showing
face.
guts.
Big guts.
Pacquiao in control. There's the 6th knockdown.
It was about time.
A lot of Pacquiao.
Wow. The guy was rolling all over.
Versus Manny Pacquiao, May 2, live on pay-per-view.
Okay, so I don't know what I mean Floyd Mayweather won. I don't know how it went because I didn't watch it, but I know that Floyd Mayweather has never lost a fight in his life, so I'm guessing this fight was Floyd Mayweather was the winner. But I think I do remember something about people saying there was a cheat or something. I don't know. I remember something about it. I can't confirm, and I don't know if it's true or not. So, let me just find something real quick because, okay, here we go. Really quick so that we can
When I
just...
was a boy, I had to fight to feed my family. My entire life, I fought to survive. Boxing was my only hope. I used to sleep in the street, starving, hungry. We don't have food to eat. We just drink water to survive. We were dirt poor. I had to work since the age of 7 to help my mother, feed my 3 siblings and me. We don't have our own house, we don't have land, we don't have food. We just drink lots of water just to fill my stomach. We have to work every day to make money to buy food for the family. So even we're too young to work, but we have to work. Like selling donuts, selling pandesal, selling flowers, just to earn money to buy food.
You can see where his
Many
strength
days,
comes from.
I was lucky to have one full meal.
Wow.
On days when we had no food, I would drink lots of water just to fill my stomach. And I remember when we were young, my younger brother crying, asking for food to my mother, and my mother told us, just drink a lot of water to survive, and tomorrow maybe we'll have food. But my mind and spirit were never hungry. I read anything I could get my hands on. I even read the newspaper that my lunch or dinner came wrapped in.
You can see that is the key. He said his mind and spirit was never hungry because he was always studying, looking for knowledge, always looking for a solution to his problems. This is the mindset that we need. Always go forth, seek knowledge, and try to find how you can get out of that situation. How is your situation benefiting you? Although it may seem horrible at this time, there are some things that you can learn. Like, he was starving, he was dirt poor, but that gave him the motivation to fight, literally, And you can see when he fights, he has that determination, and he has a strong mindset, and he knows where he came from, so he knows where he wants to go.
I read signs everywhere, even in moving vehicles. I learned measurements and weights by constantly reading the rates and tariffs at the warehouses where I work as a stevedore, a docker in our parlance. At night, when I could not sleep because of the cold, I would read the labels of the carton boxes that serve as my bed on the street pavement.
Wow.
The movements of the clouds, the tint of the horizon, and the clarity of the stars taught me when morning was about to come. And for me, morning did come, warm, bright, and simply amazing. A lesson in what can be achieved if you have determination, if you ignore the odds against you, and as you are taught here at this magnificent institution, never ever quit.
Never quit.
Think of David and Goliath and look at me. I'm not very big and I never had 5 smooth stones to throw at any obstacle. But determination is a power tool. I won a lot of fights.
And he won the most important fight of all, which is overcoming that situation where he found himself. Now he can tell the story and say, I made it. That's the most important fight. His history, his legacy, and everything that he represents to people who look up to him, not only in the Philippines, but worldwide. Wow.
I am a fighter, and I will always be a fighter, not just because it is my profession. I was a fighter long before I first set foot in a boxing ring. All my life I have been fought to live. Every single day in my youth, I fought for survival. Now, I do it and get paid for it. I believe that I was born for a purpose and destined to serve as an inspiration for the average Filipino in the rest of the world, to fight, to rise above adversity, to conquer and defy, and to embrace life in all its difficulties. Miracles do happen, dreams do come true. Being poor does not mean one must die poor. Hard work and persistence will set you free from the shackles of poverty. But it is faith that will take you to the very top. Everything that I have accomplished is God who gave me the strength.
Hey, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. That's the secret. I didn't even know he was Christian. That makes it a lot more interesting because I'm also a Christian, so I can relate to him and I know where he's coming from. And I know the power of God as well. So wow, I'm so happy. You know, people like Manny Pacquiao who came from nothing and became, you know, what he is today. It is so inspiring. But some people don't like it because people sometimes are comfortable with the idea that, you know, I have an excuse. I came from a third world country. I was born into a poor family. So some people have that as an excuse, and that excuse comforts them. And then when you see people like Manny Pacquiao, who have become what they become, and overcame all that, and people come to you and say, you see, look, he made it. You can as well. People are uncomfortable with that idea because they're going to be like, no, but I'm not him. And they're still going to look for excuses. No, but he was a different case and that. So the moral of the story is you have to be determined. If you are willing to go out of that situation, overcome that situation, then you have to do the work. You guys know that I'm from Brazil. Brazil is a third world country. I also grew up in Africa, which is a third world country. And the odds of me being here where I am right now, London, UK, were very slim, to be honest. And in my case, I mean, I had no idea that I would one day become a teacher. Now I'm an English teacher, and Portuguese was my first language before I left Brazil. Although I did leave Brazil at a very young age. But the fact is that after everything that I went through, I even managed to come to the UK and study in Cambridge. Well, not in Cambridge, but in an institution that offered the Cambridge course for international teachers, and I was first of my class. I was first of my class, being a foreigner, and 90% of my classmates were British. So that comes to show that even though English was not my first language, my first spoken language, it was my first studied language. It was, yeah. But even though I didn't have a British accent, I didn't have all the odds were against me, but I came out first, top of my class. And it's because I put in the work. And I put in the work in everything I do. So, it's all about determination. And, I've mentioned that I'm going to start working out. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to start working out. I'm a little bit, overweight because of the pandemic. And I just figured, let me just show you guys where I want to be before my birthday. My birthday is on the 1st of December. Don't forget that, okay? I will be upset if you guys don't wish me a happy birthday. But hey, okay, so here is where I want to go. What I always tell my students is you need to envision where you want to be. And let me just show you where I was 3 years ago. So let me just open up this for you guys to see. This was me. Let me see. This one is better. This was me 3 years ago. I was fit. This is in Belgium, by the way. I was riding a bike. I was working out. I was fit. And this picture reminds me of where I can be. And what I'm doing now is I'm using this picture as inspiration. This is where I want to be 6 months from now. So I have set up a gym here in my house, in this very room, and I'm actually feeling very motivated and determined because I'm that type of person. I'm a very determined and motivated person. I'm very driven, and I don't let anything, any excuse get in the way. The pandemic did pull me back just for a few, like 2 years. But then in these 2 years, I dedicated myself to growing the YouTube channel. In the past 6 months, we went from 3,000 to 52,000. And right now, what I am setting as a goal for myself is I want to grow the channel. I want to get to 100K before 2022. I'm gonna, I'm gonna strive to do that. I'm gonna go forth and try to keep building our community. I'm also gonna do this weight loss goal with all supervision. Don't worry, and I want you guys to come with me. If you have a goal and you have been putting it off or postponing it, like I have, I've been 2 years saying, you know what, I'm gonna lose weight whenever I feel like it. But the time has come, and I have everything planned out, and you guys will see my progress live. For the next 6 months, I will be doing everything I can to change my body drastically, safely, and in a healthy manner. I'm not gonna do any crash diets. I'm not gonna do any crazy thing. I'm just gonna be focused, steady, taking it slow, but knowing where I want to, knowing where I want to go. And in 6 months, I'm not saying I'm gonna be the thinnest person or the slimmest or the fittest. I'm just saying that I'm gonna hit a goal that I have, and I'm gonna keep pushing through. And this is kind of like a promise here on the channel, so I can't back out of it. And I want you guys to come with me. You have seen that I'm a very hardworking person, and I hope I inspire you in some way. And this video of Manny Pacquiao has given me more inspiration to keep going. And, if he can do it, then I also can. I've come this far, and I've been working out for the past week. I feel more energetic. I feel better. I feel, healthier. And if you guys have that goal as well, come with me, and let's talk about it. If you need help, I can help you out. And hey, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional, you know, PE teacher or personal trainer or whatever. I'm not a professional, but I can help you with your mindset. I can help you change your mindset if you are in a place that you need to get out of that place, which I was for 2 years. I was telling myself, it's okay. I mean, I'm not bothered by my weight. I love myself the way I am. I was finding excuses to be lazy in terms of physical activity and exercising. But now everything has changed. And now I am very dedicated and very, very, very excited for the upcoming 6 months. And hey, you can hold me to my promise. I promise to keep healthy, keep working, keep doing whatever I can to just be a positive and happy person and helping others. And that's what I love doing, and that's what I want to share with the world. So, but this video is not about me. This video is about Manny Pacquiao. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Manny Pacquiao. Thank you, the Philippines, for subscribing. And thank you, guys. I will see you on the next video. And hey, I'm probably gonna do a few vlogs on my weight training. Probably, not sure, but I have been working out every day for the past week. The secret is always do a different body part. Never, overwork your body. So if you work your front in one day, the other day work your back, and the third day work your legs. So you never overwork a muscle. Okay, that's the secret of working out every single day. And always keep your heart, healthy, and always keep eating healthily. And hey, I love vegetables and I love salads and I love everything that you throw at me. Broccolis. So that's also going to help me with my diet. Although I'm not going to be on a deficit because I still need the energy to work out. So I'm going to keep it at maintenance level. But then once I get I'm going to do hypertrophy. So once I start transforming or building muscle, I will start burning more calories, then I can adjust my diet. And hey, I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I'm so excited and I'm happy to share this news with you. And I'm happy to share this photo with you because I really like this photo. I mean, I did look healthier back then. And this is where I'm going to go in a few months. I'm going to get my bike back and start pedaling. This was so nice. This day was so nice because my wife and I, we cycled across Belgium. I think we were in, was it Bruges? I don't remember, but I think it was Bruges. Bruges. And we cycled, I think, from one town to another. It was amazing. I think we cycled 20 to 30 kilometers that day. In any case, I'll see you guys. Peace out, keep real, take care now. Thank you for watching so far, and thank you for supporting the channel. Cheers, take care.